Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of
Oh,
Bitch. Hi, I'm Zach.
I am Danielle, your other co-host.
Yes, and we are so excited to be here today. We wanted to sit down, as we usually do, and talk about travel because 2022 has been certainly the year of travel for me. It seems to be a year of travel for a lot of folks, and for those people who haven't traveled, it's like you get to watch people travel, so now y'all know how to do it better than they did. And we'll give you some tips and tricks that we've learned along the way in our various vacations that maybe you might not have heard and might want to use yourselves.
It'll be cute.
I think so. You ready to go?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. See y'all in a sec.
You said, okay, good, don't want to. I don't understand why I keep going like this.
Drink.
But it has a straw.
But she's hydrating. Do you remember the last week when we talked about growth? Growth. How many of those have you drank today?
One.
Speaking of travel, you do have to be very good at hydration on travel, especially if you're going to a really hot place. Travel. Where have you been? What kind of vacations?
You know what? Honestly, my vacations have been there a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've been to Jamaica because my family had a house in Jamaica.
Oh.
My grandfather. So we went to Jamaica when I was like a kid, and I loved it. I missed it. I've been to Cuba a few times, hence
that's how we met.
Zachary and I.
God, I love Cuba.
I love
We
Cuba.
could talk about
And I have been to Dominican Republic, right? That's where I went. Yeah,
yes.
with the family, which was really cute. And I went to Miami, which I love Miami.
I've never been, and I want to go so bad.
It's fucking fantastic. You should go during spring breaks. During spring break.
But like, are we too old for spring break now?
I'm never too old for. I'm joking. I'm in a relationship. I can't.
I'm never too old.
Kyle, I'm too old for spring break. I don't care about spring break,
But
bitch.
you know what? Who cares? You're right. Who actually cares? Why can't we be there? Maybe we can. Maybe we shouldn't.
We shouldn't.
Yeah.
But you know what? Anyways, if you are in your, like 20s, like low 20s, I mean, we're in our 20s, but you
like,
know,
I guess, like,
you know,
your
like
tweens.
your tweens, go to Miami, be a whore.
Yeah.
Don't be a whore. But go to Miami and be a hoe.
You know, not a hoe, but a whore. Sorry.
Go to Miami and live your best life is what I mean. Because I lived my best life and I had a great time. I definitely wasn't a hoe, but I definitely enjoyed myself, went out, partied, had a great time.
That's been a lot of the vacations that I've done recently. I've been very lucky. Wow, I'm sweating. I've been very lucky that I've gotten the opportunity to travel a lot this year, and I've done 2 resort vacations, both of which were in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. What's really lovely about resort vacations is just the fact that, like, you go and your only job is to have fun. Everything's taken care of. And the thing that the beauty of resorts is that everybody around you is on the same page. Everybody's there to just leave their life in suspense for a couple of days and just sit in one place, anchor themselves, and just have fun.
It's so true.
And that's why you always meet the best people on vacation. And that's been the thing for me is it's like, what makes the vacation isn't necessarily where you are sometimes, though that's possible. It's the people that you meet.
So true.
Literally. Like, they make or break the entire vacation. I've been lucky that I've met a lot of really cool people. I've also done a more active vacation. I did Vancouver for 2 weeks and did lots of hiking, lots of walking. I jumped off a bridge, which was fun.
I love that for you.
I did bungee jumping.
I actually would love to know if more people enjoy, like, more, doing things.
Like an active vacation?
An active vacation, yeah. If they enjoy an active vacation or a relaxing vacation.
Ooh.
I think I'm more of a relaxer.
Yeah, me too.
But I have, a part of me has always wanted to, like, go up somewhere, like, go somewhere really far, go into the mountains, go hike, you know what I mean?
It's so much fun, Danielle.
I would love to do that, but then a part of me is also like, I don't know how people do that. Like, they'll backpack like their entire trip. I don't know how they do that for the entire thing. I feel like I need a balance.
Are you an overpacker for vacation?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm
like
an overpacker.
Major. Every single time I've gone on vacation, the bag is supposed to be 50 pounds maximum. I'm at 48.5.
just to go to my grandparents and sleep over his house for one night. Like, sometimes Kyle's like, why are you bringing all this? You're going for one night. And I'm like, well, I need to have 4 pairs of underwear, 4 pairs of this.
You never know.
Like, what if I get hot? What if I get cold? You never know.
Literally, all of my friends are like, oh my God, are you moving into my cottage or whatever? And I'm just like, yeah, bitch, I am moving in for 3 days. I don't know what's going to happen in these 3 days. Yes, I brought 6 underwear. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to be prepared.
I will be prepared. Growth.
I won't be prepared for anything.
Growth.
Literally.
Yeah.
But that's a good point. Passive active vacations, they're both great. I've like recently been trying to do like a mix of both, or like maybe during the day I'll be like, active, like sporty girl, yes.
Sporty girl.
And then at night, like, or you chill during the day and then you go hard at night, which has recently been what I've been doing. Also, nighttime on vacations for me recently has always been lit. Always something. It's been so much fun, especially when you're on resort in a beautiful hot place with like beautiful hot people, and it's so much fun and so great. And like even when we were in Cuba, like that was our vacation, which we've never really talked about on the podcast.
No, we only briefly talked about it. Honestly, Cuba was that Cuba trip
was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. We were very, very young. I was 18 on that trip, which meant you were 21 or 22. Crazy. It was fully 6 years ago, and like that was the first time that I did like the whole like I'm leaving the nest and I'm going on vacation without my mom, without my dad, without my brothers, and I was like, and I'm gonna live it up and just be myself, and like I was just like
live it up.
It was just balls to the wall, messy bitch. Like,
it was a lot.
Just a lot. And then we met and it just happened. Everything.
To be honest with you though, it's funny because it didn't just happen with us.
Not with us, no.
We transpired after the trip.
Yeah.
Like, during the trip, yes, but after the trip as well. Yeah,
but,
after the trip
we didn't really connect, which was weird. I don't know why that happened that way.
I don't know. I think it was just because, honestly, there were a lot of people. Like, we had a lot of people.
There were so many people.
There were so many people. There was a lot of tits.
And there was how do I word this in a way?
A lot of tits and dicks. There were a lot of tits and dicks. That's the way to word it.
There were a lot of, there was a lot of interest and a lot of offers. And I had to be like, this sounds rude, but I had to just be like, where's my adventure today? Like, where am I going?
The funny thing is I definitely gave my attention to a lot of people. Like,
it was so good though, but like, come on, look at you, of course.
No, it was great. It was great. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was an amazing trip. It was so much fun. I personally think that if you are like in your early 20s, I mean, or like 19 or whatever, I think you totally need to go on like a fun what is it? I was gonna say all you can eat. Wow.
Resort.
All-inclusive resort with your friends. You definitely should try that. Do it because it helped. Like it did so good for me.
Yeah, and even like it sounds weird because like you're just there to fucking riot and party and have a good time.
But it's really great
but
mentally.
You actually learn so much about yourself. Like these last few times that I've been on vacation, like I remember on that vacation, like oh my God, thing for the podcast, like I had sex for the first time when I was on that vacation. So like that was a new thing. I really did.
Did you?
I did.
That was in the water? That was
your
first time?
That's shitty.
That's shitty.
No, it was so much fun actually, but maybe I had a listen. I was not in a good.
Okay.
There was a lot happening. Anyways, I had a really good time. It was wonderful. But I learned a lot on that vacation because like I was a very insecure human being at that time. Like I was 18 years old, just moved home, like left the mother's nest, like, and I was like very insecure about who I was and what I had to offer. So to see that like I wasn't even serving and people were like interested and people were like hitting me up, and there was something really, really like I learned that I was like, wow, I am an attractive person. Like I actually am. And then these last few times that I've been in a new space now where like, you know, I'm more of myself. I'm leaning into different styles. I'm leaning into like different ways of expressing myself. And like I did that on vacation and I was terrified because I was like, here I am wearing a fucking mini skirt on vacation, thinking that somebody's going to jump me or the worst thing's going to happen. And then it doesn't. People, you actually, pro tip for vacation, the energy you put out is the energy you always get back.
Which is not just vacation.
It's not just vacation.
That's pro tip just in life.
That's just like, that's what I found. Like I was like, if I go into the vacation and I'm here to have a good time and just like to connect with people and like just enjoy, the same energy's coming back to me. And it's been so cool to like, again, meet people and have that energy. And also, have you ever had like you just met this person, but you're all of a sudden on vacation having the deepest of deepest chat with this person?
Happens all the
time.
I know.
Which I've had all kinds, like people open up about their life to you. Like they're just like, hi, here's my life, let me hurl it at you.
Yeah, they go all out. But I do the same. Like when I'm on vacation, I'm just like there's some bitches where I'm like, yeah, you get me. Meanwhile, we've never smoked before.
But like they do, but the thing is they do get you. Like y'all are on an energy wavelength, and that's why you connect with people, because it's
some
like
serious energy.
The energy's right, and that's like, and look at us now, like we're friends 6-7 years later, like, and it was just because the energy was like correct. Where is a place in the world? Top 3 places you want to travel in the world.
I would love to travel out. I would love to travel to Bali. I've always wanted to go to Bali. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Looks stunning.
And apparently so cheap.
Yeah, I know. I heard, but it's very expensive to go there. It's just cheap when you're there. So I'd love to go there. Would love to... Let's see where else I would love to go. It's funny because I feel like I only know these like magical, beautiful places, but I would really love... Italy. I would love to go to Italy. It's definitely another place. I have my mom's side of the family that lives there, and I would love to just see where my mom, where my mom's background is, and like where my family is from.
Yeah,
so
me too.
I would love to go to Italy. And honestly,
tell us.
Honestly, I've always wanted to go to South Africa.
Yes.
Kyle lived in South Africa.
Okay. That's amazing. I did not know this about him.
Yeah, they had a house in South, like he grew up in South Africa.
What?
Yeah.
So he has citizenship?
I don't know, actually. I should double check and ask him.
Mama, because if he has citizenship, you could go like.
I should double check. But I've always wanted to see, like where he grew up and just like, honestly, every time I see pictures of South Africa, I see how beautiful the wildlife is.
Girl.
And that is one of the main reasons, another one of the main reasons why I would love to go to South Africa. So I'm going to say South Africa, Italy, and Bali are probably my 3 top places. I've really never had a chance to like think about that and say, where do I really want to go?
I was going to say I share Italy with you because I'm Italian. I would like to know my lineage, where my family's from. Also just to experience like Italian culture within Italy would be really cool. Also just to see the whole country. I have a friend who literally like during COVID, while we were all scared shitless out of our minds, she was in Italy for 3 months and just saw the entire country in 2020. And I was just like, a part of me saw that and I was like, wow. A part of me is like, I didn't have my shit together, because if I would, like, I'm very team her right now. That 100%. She's doing it right in a way that we all didn't even recognize. 100%. And then, so I would love to go there. Thailand has been on my list forever. I just really want to go to Thailand. I've seen beautiful pictures of just like the landscapes and the life and the cities. I just think it's a beautiful place to go and I'd love to see it. And my last place is kind of like the same as you. I would really love to go to Australia and see Australia, New Zealand. Yeah. Like that would be an insane trip I'd love to take. And I also do really want to go to Africa, and I want to go to like, I would love to see, like, Egypt would be cool. Like, Kenya would be really cool. South Africa.
Kyle...
Even Peru. Oh, my God, Peru and South America.
I think Kyle played soccer in New Zealand. He was supposed to stay in New Zealand, but he said that it was absolutely stunning.
I believe it. I want to go to New Zealand.
Stunning. Also, I would love to see New Zealand.
Who is this man that I, like, met and he's a world traveler? Oh, he played soccer here. Oh, he was birthed there.
Kyle goes out to all these places. I'm sitting here like, Bubba, let's go on vacation. He's like, now he wants to say no vacation. I'm like, Bubs, come on, man. Yeah. But yeah, he did say New Zealand was beautiful, so I would love to. I want to
go so bad.
I want to see it somewhere other than Toronto.
Yeah. Even within, honestly, actually, I shouldn't even be shitting on, like, Canada. Canada's a beautiful country. If y'all get the I've had the opportunity of seeing, like, the East Coast and the West Coast a lot of Canada.
Love to see them.
We have a lot of beauty with, yes, very that. We have a lot of beauty within Canada, and if you haven't taken the chance to go see it, go see it.
Definitely go see it.
And actually, I had friends last summer who were living out in BC, and they actually did a road trip. I know a couple of people who've done Canada, like cross-Canada road trips, and have had the time of their lives doing that.
I love road trips. When I was younger, my family, like my dad, my mom, and I, we used to just go on a road trip.
That's what we did.
And it was just so cute. My dad would always like record it while we were, you know, riding. Like, it was just so amazing. And we had so many memories. Don't know where the fuck those memories are now, but
they're in your heart. They're in your
They're
heart.
not in my heart anymore. I'd love to visually see them, but I can't. Anyways, it's great. Those moments were actually amazing. So if you ever have a chance to also go on a road trip, definitely do that. I would love to do one, like now being my age with like all these new people in my life.
Yeah, and then as you get older, vacations also become different.
They just become so different, but
it's okay because it's always beautiful, and seeing the world is such a wonderful thing.
Such a wonderful thing. So go on vacation.
Yes, literally. Any last thoughts on like tips?
Yeah,
tips
let's do 5 tips. I'm gonna start with a tip.
Go. Yes.
I'm gonna have you start with the tip.
I'm gonna start now? Okay. I already gave one. I said the energy you put out is the energy you will receive.
Right.
So if you are putting out good energy will come back to you.
Love
if
that.
you are putting out insecure energy, guess what, mama? It's coming back to you.
Love that.
Backing up right in the real. Overpack. Yes.
Yes.
I
love
know.
Overpacking. We love
overpacking. But like, you
overpacking.
never know. What if you trip and fall one day in a mud
Seriously?
puddle and now
That's
you're
actually
fading
really
in?
important.
What if you trip and fall in a mud puddle and your whites are ruined?
What if you shit in your pants?
You gotta be
And
prepared.
you blow a hole through the fucking vacuum.
You gotta be prepared.
Gotta be prepared.
So you know what? Y'all are all about, y'all
Overpack.
are reading the overpackers, but I'm telling you, when y'all fuck up, I'm there to pick you up.
That's
How about
right.
that? How about that, bitch?
Okay, overpacking for sure. I'll say one.
Yes.
Okay, so you want to try to, if you're gonna like, this is bad. I hope
No, it's a good tip.
It's a good tip. It's a good tip. So if you want to just like smuggle extra stuff in your luggage, okay, just try to really wrap things really tight and stick them in between shirts and
yes,
MacGyver
MacGyver your bag, bitch.
Yeah, just like really like, you know, get it in there and then pat it on top, because when it's going through that little screeny thing, they don't see what's actually underneath because you've padded that shit. It's like you're soundproofing your items.
Here's a fun tip as well. Print all of your itinerary paperwork, especially if you're going somewhere where you don't, Mama, let me finish. Where you go somewhere where you're not speaking the language. Like, let's say you run into God forbid, you run into a problem with your booking, with your flight, with your this, with your that, and you're in
your itinerary.
Your itinerary. Print off multiple copies of that shit, because if you gotta hand it off to someone, just make sure that you have a printed copy, not a digital copy, because you don't know what your Wi-Fi is gonna be. Have a printed copy, so in case anything goes awry, you have all those documents. Like when I went to Puerto Plata, like I had my itinerary printed, I had my insurance policy printed, like everything just in case of the worst. Like you always want to prepare. Speaking of the worst, if you're doing that thing where you're bringing, like, which is what I do, personal bag, carry-on bag, and an almost overweight check bag, put a change of clothes in your carry-on.
Yeah.
Because if they lose that bag, bitch, you're fucked.
It's true. You're
fucked.
fucked. And honestly, I hate these. Like, try to get a luggage that, like, looks a little bit different.
Yes, good tip.
Has, like, a little star on it. Make it yours, so you can make sure that it's easier and so easy for you for when you have to find it.
And when she comes down the carousel, you see her right away, and you are on your way.
I think that's good.
We gave good tips.
We gave good ones. I don't know anymore. And I have to pee because I've been drinking this water bottle all day.
Oh my gosh. So in that case, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into Oh Bitch. If
we
you
love
haven't
you guys.
already, make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, all the platforms. Our handles are right up here, at Zach Colangelo with 2 H's, at BIP Cosmetics with a Z. I'll get us right into our mantra right away, and I have a really good one. This was said to me literally on vacation by the coolest woman. We went waterfall jumping. I vibed with her the whole time.
You kikied.
We kikied real good. She literally told me, she was like, when you are young, because she asked how old I was, and I said, I'm 24. She goes, you're 24. When you are young, she's like, please travel. Spend your money. Yes, it's going to seem like a lot at the time, but she's like, travel. You're like, you will be thankful that like any travel wishes that you want to do, there's no such thing as the right time, make the time. And I was like...
I love that because I need to listen to that.
There's no such... And I've had to learn that. Like, I'm just like... that's how it's become the year of vacation for me, because things have come up and I'm just like, oh my God, I have the time? Why not?
I need to do that too.
Why not?
I need to do that.
Push yourself. Go and you'll be grateful you did.
Go traveling, bitches!
And with that, we will see you next week.
Love you.
Love y'all. Enjoy. See you soon. Bye.